Okay, Miss Spagnoli's class. Sorry I cannot be with you today, but I thought I would make this video to help you practice for your Chicago World's Fair performance that is coming up next Monday. So we need to really focus in and practice on this stuff. So, there we have our 3 songs. We have Chicago, That Toddlin' Town. Then we're going to have Old Lady Leary. And then after that, we're going to have Sweet Home Chicago. So our first song is Chicago, That Toddlin' Town. So in the front of the classroom, there should be 2 big poster boards that have the words to Chicago, That Toddlin' Town. So those should be up in the front. The sub can hold them up, or we can just leave them up sitting on the floor in the front of the classroom where everyone can see them. And those will help us remember the words. So we are going to practice singing this. Your arms should be to your side. We shouldn't be moving around too much. You can move to the beat a little bit. That's okay. But I'm going to sing it through with you once, and then I'm going to do it again where it's just the music playing, and you get to practice doing it alone. Okay? So let's do it the first time. Standing, smiling, Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around. I love it, bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday could not shut down. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say, they do things they don't do on Broadway. They had the time of their life. I saw a man, he danced with his wife in Chicago, Chicago, my hometown. Now we do it again. Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around. I love it, bet your bottom dollar you'll lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday couldn't shut down. On State Street, that great street, I just want to say, they do things they don't do on Broadway. They had the time of their life. I saw a man, he danced with his wife in Chicago. Now a second time. Chicago. Third time. Chicago. My hometown. 2 big jazz hands at the end and then pose. And then you freeze there for a second. And then you stop. Okay, the next one is getting started. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the music one more time, but this time I'm not going to sing with you. You're going to sing alone and see how you do. Make sure to use the lyrics in front so you don't forget. Keep your hands to your side and keep a smile on your face the whole time. And start singing. Okay, how did that go? Pretty good? I'm just going to make sure we're still recording. Yes, we are. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so our second song is Old Lady Leary. And if you remember, we have 5 verses in Old Lady Leary. First, we have the first verse where we just sing. So our hands are at our side, we're smiling, and we just sing. The second verse, every class has one motion. So your class was, and when the cow kicked it over, and you kick your leg, and then she winked her eye and said. So you have the kick and the wink. And I want to make sure that you are doing an appropriate kick, okay? So we're not going to kick anyone, we're not going to touch anything, just a little kick. And then we do the wink. So you, for the second verse, you just do that motion, but you sing all the words. So for the third one, you do all the motions and all the words, okay? And for the fourth one, which is my favorite one, you are silent. You can mouth the words, but you can't make any sound. You just do the motions. So it's like, just like that. And then the last one, we start piano. Do we remember what piano means? It means soft. And then we grow to forte, which is loud. And so it should be really loud at the end. And every time we end a verse, we go, fire, fire, fire. But the first time it's really quiet. Fire, fire, fire. Second time a little bit louder. Fire, fire, fire. Third time in medium. Fire, fire, fire. The fourth time is pretty loud. Fire, fire, fire. And then that last one, you do very, very loud because the Chicago Fire is huge, okay? So we're going to practice this one. The music at the beginning is going to do this. Da, 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 da. And then you hop right into the song, okay? So you go straight into it. I'll do it once with you, and then we'll do it once where it's just you on your own, okay? Late last night when we were all in bed, Old Lady Leary hung a lantern in her shed, and when the cow kicked it over, she winked her eye and said, it'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. Fire, fire, fire. Late last night when we were all in bed, Old Lady Leary hung a lantern in her shed, and when the cow kicked it over, she winked her eye and said, it'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. Fire, fire, fire. Late last night when we were all in bed, Old Lady Leary hung a lantern in her shed, and when the cow kicked it over, she winked her eye and said, it'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Late last night when we were all in bed, Old Lady Leary hung a lantern in her shed, and when the cow kicked it over, she winked her eye and said, it'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. Fire, fire, fire. Perfect. Okay. So now you get to do it on your own, okay? If you need to fix anything, you can pause it here and talk about what you need to fix. But otherwise, I'm going to hit play and you get to do it once on your own, okay? Okay, so hopefully you guys could hear that. I moved the computer closer to the camera. Otherwise, I left a CD with the substitute teacher, and hopefully he could play it on the CD player if you guys can't hear it on the recording.